Hello friends, Amarjit Singh Narula from Bombay in Gurugram. Well, let's talk about agriculture and how to improve the output of agriculture. I am a civil engineer and I love agriculture because I was in Zambia between 68 and 79 and my father was in the Air Force and we had a very big garden in Zambia and in Lusaka, Zambia Air Force. And in school we were taught agriculture because agriculture is a way of life in Africa and we were all growing vegetables, raising rabbits, turkeys, chickens, goats, together and understanding how it works. So then I was in form 1 to form 3 in Monali Secondary School, and there we had a subject, agriculture science. So I loved agriculture, so I joined those classes. It was like a regular subject, like science, maths. We had agriculture science every week, like a normal subject. So we had a garden, and every year had a garden. Form 1 had a garden, Form 2 had a garden, Form 3, Form 4, Form 5. So all had gardens, and there we would practice certain things, grow something properly and check how it works. So I am doing the same here in Gurugram. This is my brother-in-law's house. Gurugram is big and tall buildings, and that building is where our Delhi 2 is, that small building in the center. That is where Delhi 2 is. So from here we go to Delhi 2 in the evening or in the morning, and then during the day I am on the terrace. So we planted some herbs today, Hana. So what we do on this terrace, we have various plants, flowering plants, mango plants, fruit plants, tulsi, anar, guava, this is kadi patta, aloe vera, this is another spike plant, avla, aloe vera, roses, tomatoes, oranges, lemons, and Chinese oranges, small aloe vera in the center. I'll talk about this. Christmas tree, evergreen trees, aloe vera. Those are imli from overseas. Tomatoes we grew, last year. Not good energy, so they did not grown in 6 months. So if the energy is good, so today we planted zucchini here, okay, karela, chilies, some tomatoes over there. These are all stunted growth and not good growth. Why? Because the soil is not good. Chilies, green pepper not grown well, but we are trying. Peppers and all, beans, tomatoes. So we grew this in October and they are giving slowly. Today we keep our household waste here. You can see. So you can see these are fruit covers, na. So I just put in the pot and then we use this. So it has been 6 months now. We will harvest this and give it to the plants. So what do? I try to use different ideas. So this is one idea that I learned online. I made a pyramid. So I made it out of half-inch pipe. It cost me around 1500 rupees. Well, the pipe is a bit sagging, so I will just add some support in the center and it will be okay. So you can use a 1-inch pipe. I made it in half-inch. So next time I'll make it in 1 inch. But it's okay. The shape is there. I fixed it in place. It was small. You can see the mud at the bottom. It was 43 by 43, but now it is 52 by 52 because of the calculation with the angle. So this is 84 inches size and that is 52-inch square. So I used the Russian pyramid design, okay. And in each I have put metal rods. So metal rods are like antenna, We used to have antenna. Nowadays we have TV dishes, right? So this antenna is collecting energy from the universe, the latent energy which is not visible, and it goes into the plants. So I've at the base I've added electric cable. You can see yellow and black facing the north. So this is how energy is being used. Then I made a small pyramid. Somebody is saying make a small pyramid, charge your seeds. So I aligned this towards the north and I made this in 200 rupees, okay, in 6 mm metal. Somebody said make it in copper, but to make a copper one would be very expensive and it would take a lot of time and can get stolen. So I made a one metal, so it's not expensive. Then hydrogen peroxide. Somebody said soak your seeds in hydrogen peroxide. So I got medical grade hydrogen peroxide, 50 rupees bottle from the chemist, and I soaked the seeds before planting. And I will now over a period of 1 month give these plants one jug a month, of water, like a energy. So hydrogen peroxide is like a antifungal, antibacterial, anti, you know. If we can use it in humans to cure wounds and heal, so this is being used in agriculture. It's good. There's no harm. You're not intaking it. You're just cleaning the plants, and you're applying it, and they will become more better. So then these are, what have I done extra? Well, I put magnets on the output. This is 4 floors, so 4 different pipelines. You can see different pipelines to each floor. So this is our floor. Okay, so I put magnets. They cost me 1,000 rupees. So I've fixed the magnets to the pipe. It's a plastic pipe, and the magnets are there, and they're energizing the water. So the water comes here into the tap, and we give it to the plants, and we also use the same water because it is right on top now. So all the water is being energized. So better than nothing. Then on top we got water tanks, the syntax tanks on top, plastic. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that metal pyramid. I'm going to take this metal pyramid and fix it on top of the water tank that you see here. Okay, that is our water tank. So on top of it, I'm going to fix it in place. Okay, so it will energize all the water in that water tank. So it will collect energy like the pyramids of Giza and the pyramids all over the world. All the pyramids and domes in the temples, masjids and churches have domes. So similarly, we can have a huge pyramid on top of all this water tank, but that will be very expensive. It will cost us maybe 2 to 3 lakh rupees. But here it is a simple thing. On top of that water tank, I will fix it in place, and it will be there permanently. It will not get stolen. Maybe next time I come, I'll make one of copper from Bombay and bring and fix a copper one on top. So this is electric. You see, everywhere I've used, wherever I've got big plants, I've added a antenna. So you can also use, these are free. Some people throw in our mall, those stands, they rust and fall apart, and so I just bring them here, and we just use them. So out of waste, it has not cost me any money. I have just to take effort to break them, dismantle the iron from the refuse bin in the building, and collect them and use them. So all these are just collected randomly. Whenever I get some more, I will put into all these plants. Now what happens, whenever we are boosting energy into these plants, they will grow. So now we have decided that slowly, I was talking to a farmer, and he said, take out all this, add 25% cocoa peat, 25% sand, 25% vermicompost, and 25% of this soil, and replant your vegetables. So slowly we will get all those and start doing it from one side, because we want to grow. Every week a mali comes, a gardener comes, and he tills it twice a week. He takes 1,000 rupees a month. It is just to keep ourselves busy. Yes, 1,000 a month is 12,000 rupees a year, but it is a hobby that my brother-in-law likes. So he comes on top, he plants, he gets plants, or I get plant. Whenever I had planted this, I just got it from the roadside, it has fallen, and now it has grown. So what did I lose? I just picked them up from the floor because they had been cut, and now I planted this in October. So it is growing. So what are we doing? It had been thrown on the floor, but I said, no, why not grow it on our terrace? Even these are all grown just like that. From one shrub they grow. So majority have been purchased. This one somebody had thrown away, one plant. So now somebody asked for aloe vera, because we got so much aloe vera. We said take this, but it's too heavy to transport now. So I said, don't worry. I planted 2 in one pot. I have kept it here for a month. The aloe vera will grow, original energy, and then they will take it away. So they will plant it in their house in Faridabad. So I don't mind. I mean, we are just sharing plants. So it will go to aloe vera, it will go to Faridabad. So this is our pyramid, with a whisk on top. It's collecting energy from the top. You don't see the energy, but the energy is in the thing. I've put aluminium on top, so it is coming down like that. So this is a very good way of using energy in agriculture, and it costs money, but there is no harm, na? At least you are learning something now. We've got a roof on top. Now I'm thinking of putting hydroponics over here, and now over here, or over here. Next time I come to Delhi, I will research and I will maybe plant hydroponics in this wall. Hydroponics in this area because it's covered na. Maybe grow some herbs in the pipes, 4-inch pipes, make a stand and plant the plants here and have fresh vegetables. It's okay. It does cost money and effort, but why not? I mean, we've got a place here. I can easily make, it's a cavity, so we can easily make some shelves over there, not shelves, metal stand, and put the pipes and have the circulation of water and all, so it'll be good. So this is a effort, even you can do. I love it. I don't know, I hope I can do this in Bombay with somebody, or maybe if you are interested in India, you can contact me and I'll definitely like to consult with you on pay basis. There's no problem. Everything costs money, experimentation costs money. So I have experimented here and it cost me 2,000 rupees effort. That's 250 rupees. Electricity, magnets. In this trip I spent around 5,000 rupees, got new plants, new plants and all. So in this trip around 5,000 rupees we have spent to upgrade our terrace garden. Well, we are always happy to upgrade. It's okay, because even my brother-in-law doesn't mind spending. He says, as well, do experiment, at least you're learning something and something better is happening to the garden always. So we are all happy. No, I bought this, then I got this, then I got some fertilizer, then I got these plants, these stands, then I got everything, cutter and electricity cables and all, hydrogen peroxide, seeds, pyramids, antenna. So it is a ongoing process. Nothing is permanent. You can see that terrace on that side also. People have got terrace gardens, and they are all happy. So we are doing it in a different manner. We are spending money not only on plants but on technology to improve the output. तो अगर आपको भी ये प्लांट्स के अंदर एनर्जी इंक्रीज़ करनी है तो आप भी कोशिश कर सकते हैं, है ना. आप हमें कांटेक्ट कर सकते हैं और हम आपके साथ, आपका फार्म हो या आपका और भी बहुत कुछ हो सकता है इनके अंदर. बहुत पैसा लगता है, वो भी धीरे धीरे ऐड करूँगा. इधर एक बहुत बड़ा ये टेरेस के ऊपर एक बहुत बड़ा बॉल बन सकता है, बहुत बड़ा इसके सेंटर में, मगर वो बहुत एक्सपेंसिव होता है. तो ना 2-3 फुट का डायमीटर होता है, बहुत बड़ा. तो वो पूरे एरिया को करेगा. अभी ये टेरेस पे है, इसके नीचे रूम है, तो वो रूम के अंदर एनर्जी जाएगी, है ना. तो एनर्जी है. बाकी तो कोशिश पे सफलता मिलती है. तो बहुत कुछ. मैं सुबह ये सूख गए थे, पानी डाला तो हरे हो गए. तो टेरेस पे आ जाता हूँ एक दिन के बाद, तो अच्छा लगता है. इट्स गुड एंड वी आर लर्निंग एंड वी आर एक्सपेरिमेंटिंग. सो until we don't experiment, we will not learn, and we will not see. Now I am going back to Bombay next week. I'll come back maybe after 6 months, and then I will get the photographs every month from my brother-in-law or my son. He will show me, and I'm sure they will grow big. So now they are about my waist height. Yeah, they are my waist height. They are my waist height. Okay, now they are all my waist height, up to here. So now this is small. This is recently planted. Even this is waist height. New blooms, new blooms on top. All these are new. All these small ones that you see on top are new. So now lemons are coming. The oranges were there. Lemons are growing here. They are growing here also. The fruit. Even in the guava, the flowers have started coming. This plant has become healthier. It was weak, so today we added this rod here today. So we are adding, and we had this. So removed the plastic and added a metal. So even the guava tree is opening up. So we'll get fruit in a few months. It's not the fruit that we enjoy. It's the happiness that we get, when we are contributing. Now all these plants are contributing oxygen and carbon dioxide, taking in and improving the climate. Well, we can all do it if we have a terrace and we have a green thumb and we want to spend money and effort and money. Or even if you do it on your own, you can save the 12,000 rupees that we are paying per year. But it's okay, because my brother-in-law travels a lot, so he needs somebody to take care. So in his absence, the gardener comes and does it. And then the other family members put water. Like today I put water when I came on top. So I gave him seeds. So we had extra plants. So we removed the plants and we added them here. Okay. This one we added here to this. Let them grow together. And even here we added this. So So we got 2 more extra pots free. So we planted zucchini here. We planted cherry tomatoes over there. Then in between we planted pumpkins in the center today. And then in those pots, single pots with those big plants, single plants, we planted herbs. So we are just mixing and matching. So next week we got another 3-4 tomatoes. Maybe in 15 days we will get these tomatoes. Then this orange one plant will go over there. So it will also grow big. So I will also shift this now over there, this place now. So idea is to increase output of agriculture and give happiness. Birds, butterflies, bees, they come to our terrace and we see them smiling. You see, this is a jungly plant, but it's growing, so why remove it, na? So the flowers are there, so it is adding beauty to our terrace. So it's okay to have a plant which was not planted, but it came in the soil, and yes, it's creating happiness. So this is a small contribution that we are making. I'm sure you're doing much more than this, but for me this is also happiness, na? I see plants, I see groups where people have got 10 acres, 100 acres in agriculture, and they have beautiful lavish gardens, and I feel so blessed that they are doing so much. I saw a lady, she planted 6,000 lilies, and she said she shared 40 photographs of different lilies that have grown up, and I shared it on my Facebook. I said this is a gift of God to be able to invest and plant 6,000 lilies. I hardly have 20 or 30 or 40 pots, but she's done so much, na? 6,000 lilies. Imagine the birds, the bees, the butterflies, and the nature that is going to bless that family. Bless everybody who does something for nature. So this is my humble request. Grow a plant. Yeah, I grow many, okay. Here it's just our terrace, but in Bombay, I ensure wherever I travel, I try to buy and plant trees of fruits across India. Whenever I travel to Africa, Arusha, and we went to the Ngorongoro crater. At the base camp, we planted four plants. I try to plant plants or trees or fruits wherever I go, because tree plants and fruiting plants will always be cared for by the people, so that they know that they are going to benefit. So that is one way of being selfish, and selfish in the sense that somebody will take care of those plants, and they will happily take care of them. Even we do it in Bombay, all over. I've now got to start it in Gurgaon also. Wherever I get a plot, maybe somebody's got some plot, I'll do it. But at least on the terrace, I'm doing a lot. Not a lot, but at least effort. So all the best, and do get in touch for if you're in India, we can connect, and we can also help you boost your agriculture, because you will have to research a lot. Now I have already got all the concepts in my mind. I know how to make these pyramids. I know the cost. I know what is needed. I know the sizes. That is a different pyramid. That is a different pyramid. Electricity, charging. So much experience I've gained in the past 2 to 3 years, and of course since my childhood. But this is a pleasure to be able to implement what I'm learning. So all the best, and I'm thankful to all the groups that I've joined, that I'm able to learn and implement something new always, and people are always willing to add to your knowledge. So it's a great pleasure to be able to do it. So Amarjit Singh from Bombay, basically. I'm a civil engineer by profession, an alternative therapist, and a licensed acupuncturist from the government of Maharashtra. And healing is my passion as a civil engineer. I'm a Vastu consultant, I'm a geopathic consultant, and I'm a healer. And not I am. We try to help people get well.